What are the odds that your kid who you named Elon because you read a book becomes the guy? And Elon didn't even know about it? I think there's some weird things about the potential futures. And that might be also what we're seeing with this alien stuff. I think this alien stuff might be the future.
How many times have you had Elon on the show?
Oh, a bunch of times.
The book was called The Last President. Oh, ad blocker.
The Last President. That's kind of crazy. Because if the shit hits the fan and the aliens land, he is the last president. In 1889 novel called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey was written by Ingersoll Lockwood. He would go on to write another book called The Last President in 1900. Mystery which involves the Trump family, Nikola Tesla, time travel, and dark forces.
Wow.
Dun, dun,
He lives in
dun.
a castle called Castle Trump.
So he's follows the adventures of a young aristocrat named Baron Trump living in a castle named Castle Trump, which is fucking crazy. The character is described as intelligent, curious, and somewhat arrogant, guided by his mentor, Dawn. Baron embarks on fantastical journeys, including one to discover a magical portal in Russia.
Uh-oh. Putin connections confirmed.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's like, is this
That's
bullshit?
unbelievable.
Is life bullshit? Is life real?
Wow.
I think life's mostly real. But, this is the problem with the whole idea of simulation theory, is that if it's true, if there is a simulation, and the simulation, if we develop technology where the simulation becomes indiscernible from reality itself,
Right.
how will we know?
Right.
Maybe we'll know from goofy clues like that,
Like this.
like silly coding,
Who
Easter
comes-
eggs that God leaves behind.
I would love to know what was the mechanism by which, for each of those stories that you came up with, who came up with? Like,
Right.
was it just a fan of one of those books who said, "Wait a minute"? And
Right. Well, the weird one is, why is Werner von Braun writing fiction when he's a fucking Nazi? What in Nazi running NASA, and before that he was writing fiction? Like, how does he have time?
And to think that there are like when this Nazi salute thing came out,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, I debunked it, and there's some weight to it because I happen to be Jewish and I know him. But do you really need me to come out with my imprimatur to say, no?
People don't really believe he made a Nazi salute. They want to believe, so they say they believe because you can get him on that, and he's on the defensive. It's an attack vector.
Okay, so you don't think anybody who
thinks
levies
he's
it?
a fucking Nazi. He literally wears a thing around his neck that says "Bring them all home."
Yeah.
About the hostages.
Or did you see when he said? I don't know if it was after Ben Shapiro when he went with him to I think it was Auschwitz or something, and he said, "I am Jewish."
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'll-
He's a fascinating human being, and all fascinating human beings, especially all people that are in incredible positions of power and wealth, which is what he is.